Alright, so the question that I have for you all is, will Deadpool actually break the records for the most made in a rated R movie? By the way, welcome to Aftertaste. Where we told you how much we're tasting it right now.
It was a good taste. It's
The
a great
onslaughter of
taste.
the after effects.
No, I think it's going to make the most amount. My projections is by the end of President's Day weekend, it's probably going to be at least $100 million. It's so far made roughly 30 over just the Thursday and Friday weekend.
Yeah.
Just Thursday and just Thursday and Friday and then Saturday. So whatever sells, they'll input sales after tonight.
Yep.
And then, well, and most college students have a 4-day weekend this week.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay! Oh yeah, I could easily see it nationwide with the weekend and with it being Valentine's Day. I know so many people who have tickets for tomorrow and for Monday for Valentine, because that's what they're doing for Valentine's Day.
They marketed for Valentine's Day, so it's not surprising.
Hey, it is a romantic movie.
It is a romantic movie.
And it is a little bit of a horror movie, like he said.
Yes, he said. I said this was a romantic movie. No, it's a horror film.
And you're just sitting there, just like,
Yep.
when he was changing, were you just like, oh my gosh, that is awesome?
You're like nasty, but cool.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. If you're going to trigger a mutation, which is what happened for him, then it could manifest in unexpected ways. Because you're triggering it. It's not naturally going to happen. I mean, granted, there are mutations that have unforeseen effects, like Mystique and Nightcrawler.
Mm-hmm.
But generally speaking, most mutants are look like regular people.
Yep.
Unless you're Cyclops.
Unless you're Cyclops.
Unless you're Cyclops.
Well, he still looks like a regular person. He just can't. He has to go around with a visor.
Uh-huh.
He can go around with glasses, but how long does that last before his charade goes up? Because let's face it, Toad showed everybody
The major weakness of that.
But let's not get off subject. Deadpool. All right, were you guys entertained by everything that was there?
I don't think there wasn't a funny joke in that show.
I think the whole movie was comprised of jokes and just
nerd jokes.
Nerd
to
jokes.
boot. Nerd jokes to boot. They made references to Transformers and to X-Men and to everything else out there.
And even things outside of the cinematic universe.
I think they even made a Firefly reference.
We'll have to watch it again.
We'll watch it again.
We have to watch it again, but I swear they made a Firefly reference because of the hot actress.
Because she was in Firefly.
Mm-hmm.
And
She played a hooker in this show. She was a hooker in Firefly.
Speaking of hooker, how many tits did we see?
In 5 seconds.
Yeah,
in
seriously.
5 seconds, you got your daily dose of titties.
Mm-hmm. And then you mentioned this to me. You're just like, did you notice in the fight that his wang was getting longer?
Not longer. It got
Wider.
thicker. It got wider.
It
seemed
got.
in the fire where he's impaled and he's just sitting there and it's just going. It goes to him and then it goes to something else and then it goes to him and then it does something else. But it goes back and there's the silhouette of it just hanging there. And it just gets a little thicker every time they zoom back in. I only noticed it because...
You're a girl.
You're a girl. Come on.
But also...
Hey, we noticed the titties. You noticed.
But it could be... But if you actually saw more detail in it, other than a silhouette, it would have been R. It'd be NC-17.
For some reason...
Like that.
For some reason, a woman body is, completely fine for any R-rated movie. But any male genitalia is...
There was, at least 6 completely naked women.
And even exposure of her genitalia.
No. Yeah. Completely naked women that you saw head to foot.
Mm-hmm.
All of it.
All of it. And
You saw all of it.
Is this movie going to be every teenage boy's wet dream for the next few years?
Pretty
They're
much.
They're going to buy it, and they're going to just pause, Slow.
With the unicorn.
Slow. With the unicorn.
With the unicorn.
It's gonna be like
With the
You weren't supposed to see that. You
unicorn.
weren't supposed to see that.
By the way, we don't care. It's spoilers, okay? If you guys want a
Yeah.
spoiler-free version, go suck a dick.
Oh gosh. And then with his cut off hand.
Oh, that would be so weird.
That was awesome. He cuts it off
baby
and
hand.
Saws it off.
He's just in there, and then it squirts all
Over
over
his face.
Colossus.
Colossus's face.
Oh,
He's
that's
like,
the money shot.
So here's one of the things. Anybody having questions about whether or not to go watch this movie? A, what's your maturity level? B, are you over 18? And C,
What's your religion?
maturity?
What's your religion?
What's your religion?
If you have a religion. If you don't, I say go watch it.
If you do, I say you go watch it.
if things don't make you squeamish, if swearing and I don't know how many times
Blood?
do they say fuck?
They said it a good 100 times.
Oh, easily.
Yeah. And so
Nothing will beat
Bad Boys.
Saints. Not Bad Boys.
Bad Boys says
Boondock
fuck.
Saints.
Boondock Saints.
Oh yeah, Boondock Saints.
Nothing will beat Boondock Saints.
There
Worst
has to be a
drinking
record.
game ever.
Worst drinking game.
You'll die.
Your cat will die.
Oh my gosh.
Did that just fucking happen?
Anyway.
The one, and we'll talk.
We'll talk about that
that-
more in the podcast.
That's St. Patrick's. That's a St. Patrick's topic.
Yep.
This is just a movie you can't talk about in a few minutes. This is a movie that you have to talk about in depth. And unfortunately, we're out of time.
All
We're
right.
out of time.
So pretty much my projection is that it's probably going to make $500 million at least.
At the end of it all, after
At the end of
calculating
it
it all,
all.
absolutely.
At least. What about you? What do you think?
I really agree with that. They're going to make a lot of money.
They're going to make a lot of money. I agree with that completely.
Mhm.
And
Make their money back. They only spent $50 million on the movie.
And it's amazing quality.
they don't
It just shows that you don't have to have a huge budget
to make a great
to
quality
make
movie.
a great quality movie.
Amen to that.
And sometimes I have to say this, if you spend too much money on a movie, you can actually ruin it.
That's true. Transformers is one of them. And Michael Bay, he makes it. For some reason, you throw Michael Bay enough money and he blows it all. He's just like, fucking explosions, bitches!
Well, anyways, this has been Carrot Top.
Dragon.
Maya. All right, go
Take
watch
care.
it. Bye.